Hello internet viewers.
I'm Daniel.
And welcome to From Another View. Today we are going over the top 10 mysteries of the world. 1. Angel's hair. Angel's hair is a rare natural phenomenon, and scientists still cannot explain it. It is a soft and smooth silky thing that falls from the air to the ground, but when it touches the ground it will evaporate before your eyes see it. This phenomenon occurs all over the world, with the most common locations from North America, New Zealand, Australia, and Western Europe. At present, there is no evidence to confirm how this mysterious substance was formed and its specific components. Some researchers speculate that angel hair comes from spiders or other types of spinning insects. But it is often claimed that related angel hair will be found at the UFOC. No wonder it's so strange. Due to its sensitive natural properties, it is difficult to collect and analyze. There are also some related explanations for the formation of angel hair. It comes from automobile exhaust smoke or a substance formed by chemical pollution. It is reported that UFO experts first discovered this mysterious substance in Italy in 1954, when two men suddenly saw two shiny spindle-like substances appearing in the sky, flying at high speed, and finally flying towards in a U-shape direction to Florence City. When the mysterious spindle flying object disappeared, a large amount of spider filamentous material fell on the square. A student was very fortunate. He was the only witness who collected the substance, and then sealed it and sent it to Professor Danilo Cos, the director of the Chemical Analysis Association of the University of Florence for analysis. Afterward, Cos said, "This is a fiber substance. It has strong tensile and distortion resistance. Once it is heated, it quickly darkens and then evaporates and disappears, leaving a transparent precipitate that gradually melts. These precipitates contain boron, silicon, and magnesium. In other words, this substance is very similar to borosilicate glass filament." 2. Map of Perris. The Perris map is a world-famous ancient world map drawn by the 16th century Ottoman Turkish admiral and cartographic expert Perris. This map accurately shows the topography of parts of the west coast of Europe and northern Africa, and the coast of Brazil is also clearly visible from the map. The map also depicts several Atlantic islands, including the Azores and Canary Islands. Before this, many people thought that islands like the Azores were myths and fictions. The most noteworthy thing in this map is that the southern continent depicted in the map is Antarctica, which gives people a new understanding of the Antarctic continent, but at the same time, many disputes have arisen. But according to the topography drawn on the map, Antarctica has been marked clearly and accurately. In the 20th century, experts verified that the Antarctic continent drawn on this map was consistent with the actual Antarctic topography. This was a controversial topic of discussion in the 16th century. At that time, it was generally believed that Antarctica was always covered by thick ice. If people could map the landform of Antarctica at that time, it would indicate that Antarctica was not completely covered by ice. In turn, some scientists have rather recent questions about this mysterious and accurate map of the world. Is there a highly civilized society in ancient times? This civilization controls the complete survey and exploration of the world's waters. 3. The Lost Ark. The Ark is considered to be one of the largest treasures in the world. This discovery will provide an indisputable fact: the narrative in the Old Testament is close to the truth. It will inspire every modern archaeologist and adventurer's exploration interest and goals. The Lost Ark is one of the biggest mysteries in the history of the Bible. For believers, the Ark is a precious container, filled with the 10 Commandments written by God Jesus himself. According to the book Exodus, the Ark of the Covenant is made of acacia wood, similar to acacia, and its inner and outer layers are wrapped in gold. On its top is the seat of mercy, which is made of 2 little angels made of gold. The mysterious Ark of the Covenant is believed to have supernatural magical powers due to several incidents. These incidents include the bizarre death of a man who fell and died on the spot while trying to pull the Ark of the Covenant with a bull. In a battle in the ancient Palestinian city of Jericho, the wall suddenly collapsed. Many disasters occurred when the Felix was captured in another war. People have various hypotheses about the Ark of the Covenant. Some people speculate that the Ark of the Covenant may be hidden in certain places. These places require precise manipulation to discover. This may require a brave person to unlock the mystery. I don't know if it's me.
4. Metal tools 65 million years ago.
It is impossible for humans to have existed 65 million years ago, and no human was being able to make metal tools at that time. How can a piece of 65 million year old chalk, a soft calcite powder, excavated in France contain a semi-oval metal tube? In 1885, after a piece of coal was split, it was discovered that it contained a metal cube, which looked clearly an intelligent handmade product. In 1912, the employees of the power plant split a large piece of coal and found an iron pot dropped from it. Also, archaeologists found a nail deeply embedded in the sandstone barrier of the Mesozoic era, and there are many bizarre events to be done at this step. 5. The impossible fossil. Fossils, this concept was learned in school, appeared in rocks, and formed thousands of years ago. However, there are still a certain number of fossils that cannot be understood through geology or history. For example, a fossil of a human finger was found in limestone in the Canadian Arctic. Its history can be traced back to 1-110 million years ago. Besides, a human footprint fossil was found in the shale deposits in the Delta area of Utah, USA. It may have been left over from worn sandals. Its history can be traced back to 300-600 million years. 6. Secretary Euler. Secretary Euler is a controversial Frisian manuscript, indigenous or inhabitant of Frisia or the Dutch province of Friesland, which includes historical, mythological, and religious themes. It first attracted people's attention in the 19th century. The book contains content, doomsday theory, nationalism, matriarch system, and some myths. Some of the content is closely related to reality, and the book seems to have a magical power to predict future changes. 7. Costa Rica giant stone ball. In the 1930s, when construction workers opened a road for banana plantations in the jungle of Costa Rica, they cut down and burned the dense jungle. However, to their surprise, a dozen mysterious orbs suddenly appeared when the road was opened. Their shape is perfectly close to the shape of a sphere. It comes in a variety of sizes, from table tennis balls to an amazing 8 feet diameter and 16 tons weight. Although the largest stone balls are obviously made manually, it is puzzling who made these perfect stone balls, and for what purpose. The most confusing thing is, how do people make such precise spherical stone balls? 8. Ica stone. Since the 1930s, the father of Peruvian anthropologist Javier Cabarella has found hundreds of burial ceremonial stones in ancient Inca graves. Cabarella inherited his father's work. He collected more than 1,100 andesite stones, the history of which can be traced back to 1500 years ago, all of which were collected as Ica stones. What is very peculiar is that there are many patterns etched on the Ica stone, many of which are 6 patterns, which are common to the Inca culture. Some of the images depict things like heart digging surgery and brain transplantation. It's amazing that some of the patterns clearly describe dinosaurs: Brontosaurus, Triceratops, Stegosaurus, and pterosaurs. However, skeptics believe that these Ica patterns are just a farce, and their authenticity has not been confirmed, has not been refuted. 9. Duriba mysterious stone. In 1938, an archaeological expedition led by Kifute discovered amazing ancient cultures in some caves in the Bayanha Mountains in Tibet, China. Hundreds of stone discs were buried in the caves, measuring 9 inches in diameter. Each block has a circle etched in its center and a spiral groove. It seems to have a history of 10,000 to 12,000 years. These spiral grooves rotate, like small hieroglyphs telling the bizarre story of a spacecraft from a distant world landing on the mountain. The intelligent life that drives this kind of UFO-like aircraft is called Duriba by the locals, and the bodies of their offspring may still be preserved in the cave. 10. South Africa ancient grooved metal ball. In the past 10 years, South African miners have unearthed some mysterious metal spheres, the origin of which is not known. These metal spheres are roughly 1 inch in diameter. 3 parallel grooves are etched on the circumference of the metal spheres. 2 types have been discovered. Types of metal balls. One contains solid blue metal balls with white spots, the other is hollow and filled with spongy white substances. The manufacture and use of the metal ball are still unclear. And that's all we got. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. If you have any questions, please comment in the video below. Once again, I'm Daniel. See you next time.
Wait, you're not subscribed? Subscribe now.